I feel so much better. I feel so much happier today. Hello everyone, my name is David. If you've never been to this channel, welcome. And if you have been, welcome back. I know it's been a long time. I officially took the decision to no longer be as involved as I used to on YouTube about a year ago because of many changes in my life. Not only personally, but also professionally. And believe it or not, along those changes, one of the big one was this chair. I promise this is not a weird clickbait thing. This has been the start of something new that I've been doing. More on that later, but I'm going to tell you a little bit about where I'm at now if you're interested. I think it's I think I'm right where I need to be. I still play guitar, I still make music. I actually make a lot more music than I used to prior to the change. And I also still teach guitar, which is one of my first loves. I absolutely love, as much as writing music, teaching and coaching, because there's the human connection. And I learned so much about myself while I do it. I feel that I'm being valuable to some, and it just makes me feel really good. So I'm back for the time being, and I will be back in a different way here on YouTube. Let me tell you about all those changes. So first of all, I mentioned this right here. The chair was like a staple of the channel. You know, the old red chair. Many people have asked me about it. That chair that I used for so many years was actually an important part because it was the first official thing that I purchased from money I made in my business, that chair back then. And you know, it was with me for about 12 years. It was bad. It was a real cheap chair that I had gotten at I think it was Staples or something like that. And it was time for an upgrade. So this chair is from a company called Hinomi. And yes, they did send me this chair. All right, I'm out. Anything David's gonna say is gonna be paid by the brand. No, because I had the option to not do this video. Yes, I did get this chair for free, but I could have sent it back, and I would have, because I really needed something that would serve me with that transition of work from being a YouTuber to being who I really am today, which is a musician who loves to teach as well. First of all, it's got the absolute must for a guitar player, which is you don't want any armrests when you're playing guitar. That's a must. Have to have that. And the next thing I wanted was something that would kind of mold to my body. I didn't want to have a weird posture. I started to feel it. Maybe it's age, I don't know, but I was starting to feel pain in my back, and I needed something that would support my back while allowing me to make those movements on the guitar. Sometimes I might be a little more forward for certain parts or back for certain parts, and I wanted the chair to adapt to me. This does it very well. It's almost like the chair is not there, but it is there because it's supporting you in everything you're doing. I also run a business, which means that there are other things outside of playing guitar that are important. Answering emails, creating PDFs for my students, writing backing tracks on my workstation. All of those things take long hours. And I've been using this chair for the last 8 months or so, every day. The old chair is gone, and this has truly been the catalyst of this new venture that I'm taking. So the last time you saw me, I was still, I guess, a YouTuber. And I enjoyed making videos, teaching on YouTube, but it was taking just too much. I realized that I was starting to become more of an entertainer than the person I was. So today my life feels a lot more balanced than it used to. I've got my teaching, which I love doing. It's more one-on-one. I started something called the Guitar Playback Academy, where I actually coach students. So that happens in this space right here. The music part, when I'm not actually recording something on my keyboard here, happens over there. Let me show you. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest, this part of the video is using some B-roll because I typically don't record anything over there as far as my vocals, and I don't wanna move all the gear over there. But this over there is where I will record guitars, writing my own music, helping other artists write their music, recording demos, recording guitar parts on certain songs. If an artist needs a song, I will do it all over there. There are a couple reasons for that. The first one is that all my amps are over there. Yes, I do use the Axe effects, which is amazing, but sometimes it's kind of fun to turn knobs and use real tubes. The second thing is that I've found that after doing this kind of thing on YouTube for like over a decade, everything I played was pretty much sitting down in front of a video. Standing up is amazing when you're playing. It brings out other things in your playing. I can't really explain it, but it brings this in the moment type of playing. And that's what I'm doing over there. And you notice there's no chair over there. I'm using another item from these guys, from Hinomi, because at first I thought they were just making chairs. But then I found out that they had this desk over there, this standing desk. They have several models. I got the largest one. I'm using this desk for my pedals. I'll put the pedals that I want on the desk. I also have my universal audio aux on there, which allows me to replace all the cabs. I don't have to mic anything. It sounds great. It's amazing. All that is over there, and I can just swap pedals really easily. I have my shelf where I can stack my pedals, and if I'm using something for a session, I'll just grab it, put it on the table, and of course, it's adjustable, which is really cool. You know, sometimes I might wanna be closer to that pedal board to really tweak the sound and have a good view of what's going on. Other times when I'm playing, for example, I might adjust the desk all the way to the lowest position. It's just all ergonomically correct in a way. I don't have to make weird movements to adjust anything. It's right there. It's built like a tank. It looks great. It's super smooth. It's not noisy, which is great when you're recording stuff. You don't want to be distracted by the motor of the table going up and down. The workflow that I'm having now between this station right here and that station over there to record guitars standing up, man, I'm really, really happy with the current situation. Now, as far as the future of this channel, I told you that I started working with a team of friends running the Guitar Playback Academy, which is a space where you get a direct access to coaches, all my courses, daily live workshops. It's really the perfect compromise between studying online on your own and having direct access to the teachers. So I'm doing that, but I also want to do more here on YouTube. And I don't want to do it in the same way that I used to do in the past. It was just too much for me. And I was sacrificing other things like, you know, writing music and teaching, really helping students. So I have this idea to bring the team to create more content for you with the help of the team, which you probably know some faces. And I'm really excited about the next steps. It's too early to talk about it, but it's going to happen right here. And I think you're really going to like it. Now, in the meantime, if you want to find out more about the Hinomi chair and the desk, I'm going to leave the links below. Check them out. They've been a almost like an additional member of the team. It really helped me in my transition from the entertainment business on YouTube to really doing what I believe I'm supposed to be doing here. I just feel fulfilled. I feel that I'm doing meaningful work. I feel that I'm just helping people, which is awesome. I love this. Thank you for sticking around. Thanks for watching this video. I'll be back. No, we'll be back. All right, I won't say more, but I'll see you very soon. Thanks for watching this, and I will see you very soon.